Greetings everyone, welcome back to Nox Archaist once again, and finally, don't know about finally, but we're out of the expansion, the keep, because we beat the Lord of Storms last time, but I might not be done here, because I'm not really sure what's going to happen. So this is the Lord that asked us to get him his children back, and we did. Thank you so much for helping my children. He hands you 500 gold coins. Alright, that's something, I guess. A bit of an anticlimax. The weird thing about this... Do you have anything new to say? Thank you for helping my children. Okay, so... I found a cave a long while ago that is related... I'm pretty sure it's related to this quest. I'm not so familiar with this game if this cave existed before the expansion, but I don't think so, because it bears the name of his children. Daniel and Noah's Cove. So I went here. I think I went here once. So quick. I think I went here once during a recording, and then I didn't figure out what to do. Cloth robe, honestly. It's more hassle to sell it than it's worth. So yeah, you can go here. There's a magic mouth. A magic mouth appears before you on the cavern wall. Its voice booms. Who loves Daniel and Noah? So I tried father, and that is correct. I also tried Hagatha, or Hagatha, the ghost lady. That is wrong. So, yeah. So here we find nothing. Well, a gravestone, which I don't think we can do anything with. Nothing. Nope, really not sure what to make of this. So I had kind of hoped that maybe... there we go. That maybe... Yeah, I think a broadsword is worth something at least. I had hoped that Lord... Well, at the same time it would have been rather silly, I guess, but it would have been possible that the Lord would have given us the key as a gift. The moon key, which I'm still missing, so I'm pretty sure we might be missing some stuff. Some more treasure at least. Back in the expansion keep. Which is a shame, because it would be cool if we got some more chaos armor or something. Just any treasure really. Just yeah, special items would have been nice. If you can even get it. But yeah, I guess that's not gonna happen then, because I think in theory he could have. It could have been a case of, well, I went to that keep and I found this key, and then the monsters came and I had to run. So, but here's the key. But yeah, I apparently just missed the key somewhere, the moon key. At this point, I don't know if I want to go back for it. So even though it's been probably weeks in game time, if the game would actually track this stuff, but I don't think it does. But we had this letter that we found at the cult temple. Let's read it again. It says something about a crown. I think it was unsealed letter. There it is. Dark void is growing. We must find the jewels of the dark crown and channel their power. So yeah, that was the message that we found in the cult temple underground, which is kind of the main quest, I suppose. And we had to speak with the mages of this castle. Mages. And he told us to speak to another Nox character. And I actually didn't know where she was, but I think she is supposed to be around here somewhere. You see an old man with spectacles resting on the end of his nose. Shh, Gudrun, this is a library. My name is Vespertilio. Have we already spoken to you? I am assistant to Nox Styx. There we go. We need to speak to Nox Styx, the caretaker of the Great Library of Northold. There's much to do keeping the books organized and the scrolls of nobility updated. What about these books? Books are organized by library floor. 1 history, 2 arcana, 3 undead, 4 exterior planes, 5 divine. Okay, what about scrolls? Scrolls of Nobility contain a list of holders of old noble titles created by Queen Isa. They can be found on the bookshelves in the throne room of both Northold and Southhold Castle. Yeah, we have those already, so that's fine. Well, sir, read often. Read early, read often. Wait, that's something else. Search how to summon. Don't know if we've read how to summon yet. Registry of Nox. Storm Giants. Lost Spells. Interesting. Let's have a look at those books. Oh, I could still sell that. So we have 2 of these already, so I probably read it already, so that's fine. Book of Maps, Wars and Gnomes, Falling Stars, Summon Lost Spells. Use. Summoning by Nox Archaist. It is possible through extremely dangerous to summon a demon lord and bind it to your will. This can only be done with demon lords who have been defeated on the central plane. Alright. Long ago, Northold Castle was destroyed and rebuilt. After this, the Nox Vortex spellbook kept by the Order was never seen again. Okay, interesting. Huh. Mysterious note shrubbery. So that's kind of a thing, right? Now we have all these bags with coins that really have no use anymore. It's kind of a shame. And I don't think there's a way to... Can we discard them? Item is unique, cannot be discarded. Yeah. Pretty sure these were red herrings. I don't think you can do anything with them. Or maybe you could, and that would be the way to get to the moon key. I don't know. Chaos History, Plumbing Manual, Yellow Coin, Soul Key, Blue Coin, Love Key, Book of Cults, Death Key, Treasure Room Key, right? Lightning Key, Storm Giants. Storm Giants are the most powerful of the giant folk. In addition to their tremendous size, they possess an innate ability to draw electrical energy from the earth, making them deadly foes. Disrupting the flow of energy between the giant and the earth will trigger a great explosion, potentially weakening the giant. So yeah, which we didn't do, really, I guess. Maybe we weakened him some, because we did take out 3 of those. Anyway. That was kind of it, right? I don't think there were any other books. So this book was actually... I tried selling some books, and this book actually has some value, 60 gold, whereas the others are mostly 1 gold. Cult the Scroll, Mum's Cultist, Life in the Cult, Blood Diamond, Gazenflop's Guide. Right. We want to go up further, sir. About magic rings. Liches and such. I've read that one already. Liches are tales of the undead. You see an older man with spectacles. Bye. That's the caretaker again. Guess he's, yeah, he might be on his lunch break. Okay, we can search while sitting on a chair. Nope, going up. Oof. Gotta do it, gotta search. Known demons. Demon's Bane. I'm guessing that's the lady we need to talk to. So yeah, here we are, weeks after the fact. Devil's Bane? Hang on, I'll talk to you in a moment. I have to be sure I searched all the bookcases. Alright, done. Let's have a word. Welcome to the Great Library of Northfield Castle. I see your writ of Queen Isa. You are free to browse the library and conduct research. Alright. Name. I'm known as Nox Archaist. What is your job? I am the caretaker of the Great Library. I have a vision that I am researching. A vision, you say? I sense the presence of darkness. Darkness so great even the sun retreats its presence. It is old, ancient, older than time itself, maybe older. The ancient scholar Nox Archaist called it the Dark Shadow. Its true name is unutterable. I sense that it is here, and yet not here. Getting a bit Lovecraftian here. Nox Archaist. I just want to say Archaist, but I'm not sure. Wrote that it is the spawn of the demigod and a demon. Banished from divine planes, it became a terror of the exterior planes. What I don't understand is how I could be feeling its presence through the negative energy field. The field protects the central plane of mortals, keeping denizens of the exterior planes out. So I think that demon she's talking about, or that entity she's talking about, is the name that we heard when we started the game, which I have written down somewhere, but I don't remember. Anyway, we have a letter for you. Hopefully this is... yeah. He shows Styx the letter you found in the cultist temple. Ah, they mean the jewels of the dark crown worn by the Dark Shadow. They were blasted from his crown eons ago in a battle with angelic beings of enormous power. I recently read that the dark jewels are thought to have torn through the planar fabric with such force they entered our world. I must be feeling his presence through the jewels. Oh, I see. Well, it's a bit vague, but I get a sense of what you're saying. It is thought that the legend known as the Might of Falling Stars organized when his jewels left a fiery trail through our sky. The legend known as the Night of Falling Stars. Oh, we have a book about that. Originated when his jewels left the fiery trail through our skies. Yeah, I had a suspicion that those falling stars were actually the source of magic, but now I'm not so sure. The Dark Shadow has been biding his time for eons. He is waiting for an opportunity to enter our world and retrieve the jewels, undoubtedly wreaking destruction in his path. How do we stop him from this? It appears the cult of Vaak Oblige is summoning him to our world and planning to offer him the jewels in some kind of a bargain. Don't bargain with demons, kids. This must not happen. You must find the jewels and use them to destroy the cult. Legends say that the jewels have elemental powers, giving the holder some resistance to fire, air, water and earth energy. Alright. Okay, any clue on where to go? There was a lot of dialogue. His retrieve, yeah, retrieve. It's the cult of Vaak Oblige summoning him in the world. To bargain, yeah. This must not happen. And use them to destroy the cult. Legends say that the jewels have elemental powers, giving the holder some resistance to... Yeah. Where do I start looking for these? May magic be with you. Alright. So, is there any clue in that book? Let's see, the Night of Falling Stars. Falling Stars. Night of Falling Stars. Long ago, 3 fiery objects appeared in the skies of Valley. The objects were so bright that night turned into day. They hit grounds and with explosive force creating large craters. Over time the ground healed and there is no trace of the craters today. So that doesn't help. Although that might mean that they're in the underworld, I guess. Anything, find the jewels of the Dark Crown and return it to Nox Sticks. Find the Holy Hairnet described in the book by Nox Archaist. The Holy Hairnet? I don't remember that one. Find the essence of angels described in the book by Nox Archaist. Oh, wait, are those the seek Nox Bruce on his ocean island and take the test to join the order. Then return to Argus Mages north of the castle. Message from Bilbo, kill a demon lord and talk to Nox Archaist. Have we killed a demon lord yet? Apprehend Bayport Guildmaster. That's something I kind of want to do. Talk to Captain Rake about storm activity. So yeah, that's going to be in our quest list forever, in our journal, because Captain Rake is no more. So that's quite sad. Not so sad that we killed her, because yeah, she was the one that instigated it. But it's a shame. It's a shame that it'll be in our journal forever. Let's have a look at those other books. The ones we just picked up. Was Gnomes, Falling Stars, How to Summon. Did we read that one? Is possible. Right. Okay. Oh, so that leads to a quest. Okay. Lost spells. This is probably the other quest. Nox Vortex. Right. Okay. About magic rings. The Ring of Vegas. The Order of Nox Archaist's founders created this magical ring. It contains some of the strongest magical energy from deep underground in the depths of Vegas. Okay. Liches and such. Liches are the greatest of the undead. Powerful archmages in life. Liches yield tremendous power in death. They cannot be defeated by normal means because their soul is stored in the phylactery. A lich will be undone if it is defeated after its phylactery is destroyed. Ah, Tales of the Undead. Undead can only be harmed by magical weapons and spells. Yeah, we figured that one out. Known demons. Zareth. Vezarath is a mighty demon lord. He rules the plane of Tazith. He has been bound to serve the Dark Shadow. Demon's Bane. Nox Archaist. Okay, so this is not a quest. Demon lords are a powerful force in the exterior planes. Among denizens native to the exterior planes, only the archdevils rivals them for dominance. However, their power is weakened when they are near a holy hairnet. Devil's Bane. Nox Archaist. Archdevils are amongst the most powerful denizens of the exterior planes. However, the power is weakened when they are near the essence of angels. Any other new things? See, I'm not entirely sure why items that you have used for quests are still. Oh, this is interesting. Something like the blood diamond and Gus's hammer. So that was part of a quest that we actually handed in. So we don't have those items anymore. So I'm not really sure why they are still in our inventory. If that is maybe a limitation of the Apple II, which I don't think so, because you can just sell stuff and it will just disappear from your inventory. Or maybe it was done on purpose so that you can, as a way for you to keep track of stuff that you have done. Which I guess might be a good idea. About jewels. That might be a good book. About shadows. Let's read the book about jewels. That might have a clue of what we need to do next. Well, there's a lot of things we could do. I kind of want to go to the Bayport and actually fight. Go through the Thieves Guild. And then we can go into the old tomb. I was kind of thinking about that. How the funny thing is that is kind of why young Rev joined up with us. So he's been with us all this time, but we've not actually done the thing he set out to do. Tales of the Undead, Known Demons, about jewels. During a summoning session, Archangel Mikel shared some disturbing information. The Dark Shadow is said to have captured several powerful beings and bound them to the dark jewels of his fiery crown. Oh, they're gonna be bosses. He can summon forth the beings from the jewels at will. Among the beings are a demon lord, an archdevil, and a lich. Okay, so if we come across that lich, we will have to destroy his phylactery before we can kill him. So we know a little bit more, but we don't know. We don't have any sort of location to go on. About shadows, there are many stories about the horrors of the Dark Shadow. About the horror the Dark Shadow wreaks when conquering another plane. During a summoning session, Archangel Mikel informed us that the reality is far worse. Whoa. Is this a... what am I looking at? Deadly force field. So I take it we cannot go through. Will we actually die? Oof. So I do have a divine heal, I think. Let's see. I think it's 8. Let's see how much that heals us. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh well. I was trying to think if we could do anything about that force field, but I don't think so. Can we talk to you about the force fields? Force field? field protects the central plane of mortals, keeping denizens of the exterior planes out. Okay. Bye. Right, well, we're a bit older, a bit wiser. I think I checked all this. Is the Major still here? Let's see if there's anything new to speak to him to. Nox Archaist, the Archmage Valley. Job. Nox. The order has existed since immemorial. Ages ago, we discovered a powerful energy deep underground, concentrated in several crystals. We constructed the Mage's Terrace Towers to project the energy in the crystals across valley. So those were crystals, not jewels. Magic users across the realm tap into the the cast spell. Oh, right. I don't think I've seen any of those towers. There are 3 Mage's Terrace Towers in the Isles of Winmar. That is a coincidence. 3 towers, 3 gems. But there used to be more. Oh, I see. These tall spires loom over the castles at Northfield, Southfield, and Uarat Keep. Great knowledge is stored there. Okay. So, chances are we've been there without even knowing ourselves. The Great Library at Northfield Castle is a repository for much of the Order's knowledge, so that's this place. However, the most advanced arcane knowledge is kept in the Mage's Terrace Towers. Advanced. Only members of the Order are permitted. Right. We need to become a member. While you have received some training from the Order, you must test. Yep, and that's why we... So this is kind of... Seek Nox Bruce to administer the test. He lives in seclusion on an ocean island. Do not know exactly where it is, but he mentioned periodically traveling to Nearwood to get supplies. That's the thing we need to do. Seclusion. Bruce and his cousin Tim are experts in curses and shamans and certain rare types of fungus. They live in seclusion in case of accidents. So we need to go to Nearwood and talk about, ask about Bruce. Let me make a note of that. Done. I don't know anything about that. Maybe Nox thinks to the cast with care. Right. Alright. I think that's it for the for this castle for the time being. So yeah, we learned some things. And what would be our course of action? So we need to find Nox Bruce for one, because I'm guessing joining the Order of Nox will make us... We'll probably get that advanced knowledge which will help us along in the quest. I'm guessing, and I think that's actually the main part of the quest, because a while ago I asked Lord British for advice, and he said something about going to see Bruce. He did not give a location. He did give a vague hint about dealing with dragons, that you don't need to deal with them directly. Something like that he said. Yeah, but anyway. I think next time I want to go to Bayport and I want to get the Thieves Guild. Because we're level 8 now. And Nox soon actually got to level 7 right before I started recording. So level 8, 8, 8, level 7. There we go. Oh, you know what? It makes me wonder. I think Nox soon... Because I'm pretty sure she shut up quite a bit in terms of XP. So maybe she still got the XP for beating the Storm Giant. It just took a while. It just took for her to get resurrected and then have a fight, and then she got the XP. Maybe, I don't know. Because yeah, it seems, I don't think we... Because she's got, it took 12,000 experience to get to level 7, but now she's already close to 14,000. 14,000. That's kind of odd, that shouldn't be, so I think it kind of retroactively gave her the XP for the Storm Giant. Anyway, I think that's enough for now. I'll head to Bayport and then start the next recording there. So I'll see you there in a while. But for now, thank you for watching and farewell.